morning, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are getting ready to head to the gym, head to work. It is about 6:30 in the morning, but today's an exciting day. So the last 2 days, and today's the last one, I've had a refeed. So I've had a refeed 3 days in a row. Coach also decreased my cardio for 3 days just because my energy levels and everything has been so trash. He decreased it, and basically just to try to decrease some of the stress on my body. Was kind of the name of the game, so that's what we're doing. So today's my last day with more carbs. But we've got legs today, so I'm excited to train. Hopefully put some of these extra carbs the last couple of days to good use. But I figured I would take you guys through a full day of eating on my refeed day. I did a full day of eating a couple videos back, and it seemed to get a good response. So we're gonna do that again. It's some of my same foods, but I also incorporated, tried to work in a couple other different things just to have some fun, have some variety. Nothing too extreme as far as to mess with digestion or anything. Still keeping it pretty basic, but I want to show you guys anyways. But I'm just making kind of my breakfast and stuff to carry post-workout. So I'm just going to make some oats. While I was making this, I figured I would talk to you guys. But we had our first refeed on Tuesday, but he gave me 40 extra carbs each day. And he also took away my cardio. So I just do steps for cardio, as y'all probably know if y'all been watching my videos. I just have a step goal of 15,000 a day. So I normally go in the morning and have to walk for an hour to help me get my steps for the day, because I just naturally don't get that many when at work and everything. So I go an hour in the morning and do walk on the treadmill. So I did not have to do that. Today's the last day of not having to do it. It's been very nice. It's been like I've got to sleep in. I've also slept amazing too. I just rested so well. I got 9 hours of sleep the last 2 nights, and I just slept so good. And Rex is actually gone this week. He's on a work trip, so I actually had the house to myself. So I raised the thermostat so I wouldn't be freezing. There's no point in me freezing. So I raised the thermostat because I've been sleeping like in a hoodie because I've been so cold. But then I'll wake up sweating, so it's like around my neck and my head and everything will be too hot. But the rest of me will be good. But I'll start sweating around up here. So I just put the thermostat up 3 or 4 degrees. So I get to sleep in my normal t-shirt, and that may have helped too. Maybe just feel more comfortable, because I wake up sweating, so it keeps me from waking up, I guess, probably. But so I've slept amazing. But I weighed yesterday morning, so that was the first day after the first higher carb day. But I weighed yesterday morning. I'm just weighing out of curiosity, just to kind of have the data. I'll stick this in the microwave. I weighed yesterday morning after my first higher carb day and no cardio. I dropped. So when I checked in with Coach on Monday, I pretty much matched my lowest weigh-in, which was 137.4. I weighed yesterday morning. I weighed 135.8. So we dropped 1.6 pounds. So that was awesome. But I had another same deal yesterday. I weighed this morning, and my weight's back up. But it's okay. I'm not stressing about it. I told myself, I just want to wait for the data just to see how my body responds to these extra carbs. And I'm also on my cycle this week. So yesterday when I weighed and it was down that much, I was like, geez, and I'm on my cycle too at the same time, which tends to, make it be higher. But this morning it was back up some, which is okay though. I'm not stressed about it. But so we're fixing to go hit legs. I felt so much better yesterday. So the carbs definitely helped as far as my energy levels. I taught my group fitness class yesterday, and I actually was more into it than I have been, so that was nice, just to kind of be able to be more energetic and be a better group fitness instructor, for being honest. But see, I don't know what my scale kind of acted up last night. It was showing numbers that did not look right at all, so I'm just going to kind of take the battery out, put that back in. But I do have to work today, so some of my meals I'll just be at work and I already have them prepped, so I'll just kind of show y'all as I'm eating them throughout the day. And then I do get home fairly early this afternoon, so I'll get to show y'all some of my more like actually making my meals. But this is going to be for post-workout. Okay. I'm just going ahead and making it so it's ready. But so I'm just going to lift this morning. I normally would pose too, but I actually have a posing session with Caroline, my coach's wife, this afternoon. So I'm doing a session with her. So I'm just going to wait and just pose this afternoon with her. Instead of doing it this morning, getting up earlier and all that. So we got to sleep till 6 this morning, which was amazing. I normally be getting up about 4:45 every day. So that's a nice little change. Not have to get up so early. But this is going to be my first meal, so I'm going to eat this in the car, kind of on the way to the gym. But we're going to do 2 lightly salted rice cakes with some of that oven roasted deli turkey. So I've showed y'all that in my last video, my last full day of eating. Just an easy protein source to have on hand. It doesn't require any prep or cooking. So, and I like it's not as early as I have trained before. Like I'll be training at like 7:30. But I just still don't want to have like a big breakfast. I want it to have some time to digest. So that's why I eat it on the way to the gym, because it takes me 30 minutes to get to my gym. And there's something small, so it has some time to kind of get in my system. Yeah. So just nothing too big, but I do have a good post-workout, so I'll eat that. And that'll be some carbs towards my legs. And I mean, I always eat pretty much close to bed at night, like I eat right before I go to bed. So I always like to think, I still have my glycogen stores are still, full from the day before. So I'm not just like a 0 carb or anything, Anyways. So I'm gonna make this, and I put a little bit of ketchup on it. And I need some more. Trying to think if there was any other updates that I wanted to give y'all while we're here. But I just haven't really felt like videoing a whole lot the last couple weeks. Like when I tell y'all my energy has been just trash, I mean it. Like it has been awful. I've never in my life felt so fatigued. Like I just physically, just like mentally, like my mind feels fine, like as far as thinking and mental clarity, but it's just my physical energy. Like I've been training my clients, and I want to be up in there like helping them with form and be more vocal and just more involved, and I just have not felt like it. Like I just literally want to sit there and watch them and just tell them what to do, and I'm just not like that. Like I'm not that kind of trainer. Like I want to be more involved, because I care about their results and what they're doing. But it's been awful as far as like how I've been feeling. So this week definitely helped, and that's kind of why he gave me this refeed and stuff, and just to kind of, my body's obviously just physically stressed out from all this cardio and activity and everything. So it just kind of, I think it needed a break. Because pushing and doing more is not always the answer. Like, yes, you need to push, but sometimes that requires you to get out of your head and pull back and give your body time to rest a little bit. And that's hard to do. When you're in prep, you want to go, 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 and, resting is for the weak. Like, no, but it's like, sometimes you don't need to always add more cardio, take away food. When your body is not responding, sometimes you need to add. And that's what I kind of expressed to him in my check-in Monday before he gave me this refeed and everything. Like my weight hasn't dropped a lot since my first show, but I can see changes. Like I can see more lines and definition, and my veins popping out, and I can definitely see changes. And in my legs have leaned out. But, you know, it's just a mental thing. You expect the scale to go down at the same time, but that's not always the case. So it's just getting out of your head and just putting my head down, doing the work. Because I trust my coach fully. So I'm just going to do whatever he tells me to do. And we're going to keep pushing. Because we're almost 4 weeks out. Almost 4. So we're getting really close again. Pre-workout situation. Y'all know I've been liking the average pre-workout, the Dragon Fruit by Raw Nutrition. So we're sticking with that flavor today. That's what we're going with. I've got my food kind of packed up here for the day. Just got my pre-workout snack. Got that situated in my lunch box. So packing everything up just like every other day. It's just nice getting to sleep in an extra hour so I don't have cardio. But today is the last day of that. So we start back tomorrow with cardio. Alright, what are we doing? Okay, pre-workout. I'm gonna make me a little, no, I can have it this afternoon. I was gonna pack my gluten and stuff, but I can have it this afternoon because I get off work early. So we're gonna wait and do that later. But I've got my oats that I just made. Got those put up. I'm gonna have those post-workout. It's like one of my favorite meals with these higher carbs. I love it. If I can fit all this in here is the question without making a mess. Okay, good enough. Alright, so we got that. I gotta take my supplements real quick and then we'll be good to go. We're still taking the same supplements just like I've been taking the last few videos. So still sticking with the morpholine, the fat burner, just like I've been taking. Yohimbine, however you want to say it. 2 capsules every morning. Fish oil, just for omega-3s. And vitamin C and magnesium. So, taking that. One more that I do take, my coach wants me to take it like around my cycle. So I've been taking vitamin B6. And it says it's for like metabolism support, but whenever he first started telling me to take this forever ago around my cycle, I told him just how emotional I am around my cycle, so that's why he told me to take it. So I've been taking that as well. But fixing to take this, and then we're getting in the car and heading to the gym. Hello. So we just finished training, already changed and everything, so fixing to have my post-workout meal, guys. So this is meal 2 technically. I don't really count my rice cakes and turkey that I had this morning as a meal, more like a snack, but y'all saw me make my oats earlier. So this is just 40 grams of oats, 50 grams of blueberries with a little bit of the stevia sweetener, and then 3/4 of a tablespoon, so 12 grams of the honey almond butter. And then I have 5 ounces of chicken breast with just some sugar-free ketchup. So y'all saw me make that earlier. So I'm fixing to eat this. It's 9 a.m. I start work at 9:30, so I have time to eat and chill for a minute. Had a good leg day. It actually wasn't, so I'm on a 4-week rotation when it comes to my workouts, so I don't do the exact same workouts every week. So today's leg day really wasn't that hard or anything. I guess you could say like it was just glute focused. So I did a lot of abductions, reverse hyperextensions, hip thrusts, like some banded goblet squats. So really glute focused. So hopefully all the carbs went to the glutes. We can only hope. But I'm fixing to eat this. I did want to mention this too. I thought about it on the way over here. So I told y'all yesterday I dropped weight, and then today my weight was back up. So the reason I'm not freaking out about this, it's not body fat. You do not gain, unless you just do like a 10,000 calorie challenge or something, you don't gain 2 pounds of fat overnight or anything like that. That's impossible. Whenever you eat more carbs, for every 1 gram of carb that you consume, your body stores or holds on to 3 to 4 grams of water. So it's because you're replenishing your glycogen stores, which is like your stored energy in your muscles, also your liver. But for every 1 gram of carb, it stores 3 to 4 grams of water. It's water weight, because I haven't been having this many carbs, so therefore my body is holding on to that water because of the extra carbs. So that's what that is. So I'm not freaking out. it's gonna balance back out in a few days. You know, it's not a big deal. And I'm on my cycle. That's gonna affect it as well. So I'm not stressing. I needed these carbs. I needed this break because I was literally dying Monday. Like I apologized to one of my coworkers because I've never been so fatigued in my life. Like it's rough. Like I just felt like I wasn't doing enough work like I should. And I'm a hard worker. I'm a disciplined person. Like I pull my weight, you know, so I felt bad. But today, of course, I feel better, but I only have one client today. So, and it's a short day at work, but it's okay. Yesterday I felt good. Yesterday was a good day as far as working wise. So I had energy. I just feel bad this week, of course, because I feel better now and Rex is gone all week. So it's like I can't act more myself around him because he's gone. I'm just at home by myself. But it's okay. I'm trying to be productive and take advantage of the extra energy and get things done. But I'm fixing to eat this. I'll see you guys at meal 3. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to update you on. I'll think about it later. So I'll see you guys in a little bit after I eat this meal. All right, guys, it's time for some lunch. So this is meal 3. We just got Ghost green apple for some energy because I feel better the last few days, but I still feel like it coming on a little bit. So anyway, so we're still doing energy drinks, but I have that, and then I have 7 ounces of chicken breast with sugar-free ketchup. You know the vibes. 150 grams of rice. OMG, guys. Like, I'm so excited. I really do like rice a lot. Then I've just got like a cup or so of spinach with some tomatoes. I think this is like 50 or 60 grams of tomatoes. And then I have the Skinny Girl raspberry vinaigrette. I showed y'all that in my last full day of eating. And then we just have a next serving of my fat burner morpholine in my little pill caddy here with some water. So fixing to eat the heck out of this rice. You can see a little bit of butter spray that I put on top of it, but we're fixing to eat this and enjoy. I only have a few more hours left of work. This is my short day, so I really don't slower day, which is good. But I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'll see you guys this afternoon for meal 4. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, it is time for meal 4. We're obviously home now. It's 4:40 in the afternoon, so it's kind of a random time to be having a meal. But I've been going to bed earlier the last couple weeks just because of being so tired. So I kind of moved all my meals up. So normally my last meal, I used to have it around 9 o'clock because I'd go to bed at like 10. But now we're going to bed around 9. So I kind of have my last meal around 8. So wow. It's 5 ounces of deer meat, and that's literally what I have left. That is so annoying. Anyways, but we're gonna have 5 ounces of deer meat with just some green beans. So these are in my little strawberry container. These are just canned green beans, so nothing really extravagant there. Just something easy, just to get a little bit of micros in. So some veggies, so just canned green beans and some deer meat, and then we have a little treat to go along with it. That just because I have higher carbs today. So I'll show y'all that in just a second. But we're gonna use the GQ sugar-free honey barbecue, just standard like we always do. I'm gonna eat this. I just had my posing session with Caroline. I tried to record a little bit of that for my other YouTube video, so not this one, because this one's just a full day of eating. But I did want to share, I went by the gas station and got my daily, fountain Coke Zero, fountain Diet Coke that I get almost every day. And I had to get gas, so I went inside and I had a $100 bill, so I was just gonna pay for that and pay cash for the gas. And I went to pay, and the guy was like, I'm not gonna be able to break that. And I was like, okay. So I was using my card. Well, the guy behind me was like, what is it? I'll get it. And he was like, I was like, I'm just getting gas. I'm like, I'll just use my card, it's fine. He's like, well, I'll do it, I'll get it. And the cashier was like, it's $30. And he was like, I don't care. So I got my drink and $30 worth of gas for free. So that was very kind. I had my hospital badge on. He was like, you work for the hospital, you help people, so I don't mind. I'm like, okay. Like, yeah, just a big blessing. I was very, thankful. I was like, and I didn't know really how to respond. Never seen the guy before or anything. But I was like, that's so kind. And what's hilarious is I actually went to a different gas station that I normally go to. I normally go to a different one on the way home to get my drink because they actually give me a drink for free because I work for the hospital. But I would try not to go there every day. Like, I don't want to take advantage of it, I guess, or I don't know. Anyways, I just don't want to overdo it, you know. So I went to a different gas station to get it, and this happened. So I'm like, look at God, like, He just blessed me. That's crazy. But that's like so awesome. That was really cool. But I'll just share that. But I'm gonna heat this up, and I'll show you guys my treat. All right, guys. Yes, I'm just laying in the bed, but it's time for my little treat. So I ate half of this on Tuesday, my other training day, when I had more carbs, and I saved the other half for today. So this is one of my things that I do not normally eat, and I just wanted something, because the cravings and stuff have been hitting, you know, the last few weeks. I've been kind of more food focused, so I just wanted to have something. But here we are. Get a Rice Krispie treat. The macros on these are actually not bad. So for this whole thing, it's 7 grams of fat, 46 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein for this whole lot. And this is the big one, like the large kind, not just the little small one. So, but I'm gonna eat half of this. So, let's see if I can open it without making a mess and get to actually show you guys. But this is what the other half looks like. So this is like 23 grams of carbs. So, gonna have this sweet, delicious treat. It's very good. And I'm not like a huge Rice Krispie person. Like, some people just love them. And they're a thing now, like, different flavors and like mix-ins they mix in with it and stuff to make Rice Krispies. But this is good. I dropped the M&M. Or a chocolate coated candy. Yeah, that's right. I said that right. Candy coated chocolate. Wrong words, anyways. But I'm gonna enjoy this and relax. And I'll see you guys at the last meal. Okay, guys, so this is kind of hilarious. But anyways, I was supposed to have this with my last meal later on tonight, but I just want to go ahead and eat it right now. And yeah, I'm just snacky, so I'm gonna go and eat it. So I just needed 2 ounces of chicken breast, but I had that little bit of deer meat left earlier that I showed y'all, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna put that in there. And I just had like a 1.6 ounces of chicken with some sugar-free ketchup. And then I have just my bottle of water. I already drank this earlier, but I want to go ahead and show y'all. So I did have my glutamine. So I did 1 scoop of this glutamine, 5 grams. Glutamine just helps with digestion. It's great for recovery. I've showed y'all that before. And this is actually a different kind of BCAA. So it has glutamine in it as well, coconut water, but it is strawberry hibiscus flavor. So I got this at my show, actually. They gave out full things. If y'all watch my show day video, you'll see what they gave us, like in our little goodie bag. They gave us full-size BCAAs. So I actually have this one and another one that's a different flavor. So I'm just drinking this right now. It's okay. It's not my favorite flavor, but it was free. I'm gonna drink it instead of buying other BCAAs. But anyway, so I mixed it with my glutamine. I did have my creatine earlier today as well during my training session. I forgot to show y'all, but I did have 1 scoop of my creatine, just like I always do in my training session. But I'm fixing to eat this little bit of protein. I know it looks pitiful. This is real and raw though, guys, because my meals do not always look glamorous and beautiful and just these awesome recipes. It just doesn't happen all the time, but that's okay. You just gotta make it work and hit your numbers. So I need a little bit of protein, so I'm gonna eat this and I'll see you guys at the last meal. All right, time for the last meal. Same thing I have all the time. So we're gonna do protein ice cream. Today's flavor of choice, we have the PE Science. This is the frosted chocolate cupcake. So we're gonna do 1 scoop of this. As y'all know, I put it on my scale, zero my scale out. I need 33 grams. And we'll just weigh out 33 grams. I have my 1 cup of almond milk right here, unsweetened almond milk, just like I always use. And if y'all watched my grocery haul the other day, I have a couple new toppings to go on my ice cream as of lately. So I'll show you guys what I'm choosing tonight. So 1 scoop of that, 1 teaspoon or so of xanthan gum. Probably more like a half a teaspoon. So I normally don't measure this. I just kind of use my spoon and measure out a little piece, but I actually have my teaspoon over here from earlier, so I'm going to use this. So I probably don't do a half a teaspoon. A little bit more than I thought I'll probably do like a quarter of a teaspoon. Because I've been making it lately and I want it thick. Like I like it to be really thick, almost like pudding, more so than ice cream. And if I don't put enough, it doesn't really get that pudding texture, and that's what I want. But I think I've been doing too much because it's hurt my stomach a couple nights. So, or I think that's what's causing it. And then we're just gonna put a big handful of ice in it. But that's the only thing that I could think of that could possibly be hurting my stomach. But I've had a few nights where I've been laying in bed and I've had like a stomach ache. And I think like I did a little bit too much of it because I was wanting it really thick, so I think I put too much. We're fixing to put this on the Ninja for about 20 seconds. Yeah, so I'll do about 20 seconds and then I will take it off, flip it over, put it back on, do another 15 seconds or so. And this is the texture we end up with. So nice, thick, pudding type ice cream. So very delicious. And yes, I lick the blade and I get all of it off. So I'm gonna pour this in here. So this is the texture we got. So nice and thick and creamy. It's already starting to melt a little bit. So I'm gonna do my powdered peanut butter like I normally do. This is just one of the staple toppings, always goes on top. Just gives me a different texture. And I'm a peanut butter girl, so do 1 serving of this on top. Just 16 grams. Okay. Then I'm gonna do 1 caramel rice cake and then 1 serving of these mini vanilla wafers. So I did save some carbs for tonight. Just because I know myself. But this is like my favorite thing. I don't know, like it has been a lifesaver on prep when it comes to filling me up before bed, because it just fills up my stomach and it's so low calorie, you know, and I can adjust the toppings to whatever I need for that day as far as carb wise. But tonight we get a little extra because today was our refeed day. So 1 caramel rice cake. And then we are going to do a little bit of the sugar-free Hershey's chocolate syrup on top, just a little bit. I don't measure that out, but I also do not go crazy with it either, so I control myself. But I hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating on this higher carb day. I hit 180 carbs today, so this was higher than my norm. Tomorrow we're back to regular baseline diet. Tomorrow is a training day though, so I will, you know, still get more carbs compared to my rest days, but not 180 grams. Unfortunately. But so this was nice. This definitely helped with my energy levels this week. I can definitely tell a big difference. That's good. People hate on rice cakes, like people that are non-bodybuilders, like so they taste like cardboard. The lightly salted ones, yes, I'm not going to disagree with you there. Those don't have much flavor at all. But the caramel and the chocolate ones and apple cinnamon, they're not bad. So we have these mini Nilla wafers. I'm gonna do 1 serving, which is 30 grams or 20 wafers, however you want to measure it out. Not too much. I love having like different topping options to put on top of my ice cream. This is going to be another thing in off season that saves me from going ham when it comes to having more freedom with carbs and stuff. So we're going to try to keep things in check. But I'm going to crumble these and put these on top. I'm going to leave them off actually, just kind of dip, I think is what we're going to do. So we're going to drizzle a little bit of the 0 sugar Hershey syrup on top. But this is my staple last meal. No matter what day it is, I have some variation of this. So you guys need to try it. It is so delicious. It tastes like legit ice cream. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this full day of eating. Like I said, I know it's nothing extravagant. None of my meals are super, super pretty or fancy because we're just hitting the numbers at this point. So pretty basic. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you have not before. Thank you guys so much for your support during this prep. I really appreciate everybody's comments and just engagement on my videos. I really, really appreciate it. It makes me want to record even on the days that I don't feel like it. So I'm trying to still push through, document this just because I want to have it for myself. But I know I share tips, throughout videos that other people can use. So along with some of my clients. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next video. Have a good night, day, wherever you are in the world. So bye.